Hello and welcome. Glad you've tuned in, and I'm here with some stories for you. So let's get into this. So the YouTuber is speaking out after the Duchess of Sussex was accused by the usual groups and crowds that have been trying to direct negativity against her of copying the name of the YouTuber's video show for her newly announced podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder. Katie Mayte told Yahoo Lifestyle in an interview published March the 13th, quote, "I completely understand why people are drawing connections, and I truly appreciate the support and understand their intention. But I also understand coincidences as well. It is highly unlikely Meghan even came across my channel, but I am flattered by the thought," end quote. In addition to casting doubt on the idea that Meghan plagiarized the name from her, the content creator also called out Meghan's critics for so willingly pitting two women against one another. She said, quote, "What concerns me is how quickly this is turning into another reason to drag a woman down. That's not something I want to contribute to. I know firsthand what it feels like to have my work actually copied. This isn't that," end quote. And Katie's statement of support came on the same day that Meghan announced her new podcast, which is set to premiere on April 8th. As we know, Meghan shared on Instagram, "I'm so excited to share with you something else I've been working on, Confessions of a Female Founder, my new podcast with Limonada Media. I've been having candid conversations with amazing women who've turned dreams into realities and scales small businesses into massively successful businesses. They're opening up, sharing their tips, tricks, and tumbles, and letting me pick their brains as I build out my own business as ever," she shared in her Instagram post. So I could go on and on, but first I want to just say thank you to Katie Mayte for saying no. She was not going to be used as that proxy in that one-sided battle that a lot of haters have had against the Duchess of Sussex. Even the name With Love Meghan, they tried to attribute to someone else. Her show, they tried to say she had copied Pamela Anderson. Despite the fact that a couple of you pointed out that I think they were filmed around the same time and Meghan's was only held back because she wanted to wait concerning the California wildfires, that being Meghan's home state. She wanted to stand with her community, and somehow they still tried to say that she had copied her. So once again, I just want to commend this creator here on YouTube. And she has acknowledged her channel it's small as per the numbers. She has, I think, about 1,700 subscribers. And if you know how huge YouTube as a platform is, you can't even say that she has subscribers that or up to the hundreds of thousands, whereby the idea of this topic could have come up easily in a search, as in a search engine. So coincidence is a thing, and has refused to be baited or to use this as an opportunity to piggyback off of the hatred for Meghan to try and boost her own numbers. That shows a level of integrity, I have to say, because we know how much the channels and the platforms have monetized hatred against, especially the Duchess of Sussex. You've seen it here on YouTube as well, and on Instagram and on other platforms, that those creators who have just dedicated themselves to putting up negative content concerning Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, and not only social media, I'm talking about tabloids and even sometimes mainstream, they do know that hate clicks are a thing. And Katie has said, no way. She just said in her own quotes that she understands coincidences, and she says it's highly unlikely even Meghan came across her channel. So she isn't having that inflated sense of self. And you know what? I think she will be one of the people tuning in for Meghan's podcast. It also reminds me of what happened with American Riviera Orchard, and as ever, how many people were just scouring the internet to find any reason to try and drum up any type of controversy concerning those. Remember, even with Meghan's logo for As Ever, people tried to say it was from some town in Spain or something like that, and it was just so odd. The trees were so different. The birds were totally different. And the people tried to go on social media, and anyone who had the name As Ever, they were in their comment sections telling them to sue Meghan. So, what's up with that? I think that people have to, as people say, go outside and touch grass, get a hobby, do something else. It can't be all about hating on Meghan, hating on her successes. And as she said it here, she's going to be having those candid conversations. So how is she even going to plagiarize the channel of this young woman when she is going to be interviewing guests? That would mean the guests themselves as well would have to be going on her channel here on YouTube, Katie's channel, and stealing her talking points. So it's so random, and actually it's super sad, but the Duchess just keeps on thriving. She has no worries in the world. She does not pay attention to the haters. She is about inspiring. She is about fun. She is, going from strength to strength. And it's so odd to see those who hate her still watching her. It is so ironic. What most people would do naturally is if they do not like something, they would not commit the time to watch it. They would not keep on commenting on things they don't like, but whatever. Anyway, the Duchess of Sussex, she is going to be with her friends, her successful, massively successful friends who are women, and they will be sharing their stories and promise that it's going to be a highly entertaining podcast. So let's see what's on the way. So we're excited for the Duchess of Sussex, and as ever as well. Oh my gosh, so many of you have been so hyped for the goods. We also have a post here from As Ever on Instagram. They shared this post of the Duchess of Sussex dressed in a hat and that summery gray outfit. She's in her garden picking lemons, and in the caption, "To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow." And that's a quote by Audrey Hepburn. So you can see there Meghan once again in the garden. And I love how they are keeping the excitement for the launch going with these slow posts and teases. And once again, it's Meghan. They're just living that very soft life, being an inspiration for people to go outdoors, and also the farm to table movement. She seems to be totally spearheading that as well. Love this post. And quickly circling back to the podcast, there was so many cool comments that you all left when I asked a question. Who would you like to see featured? And right now, I'm going to share with you some of your suggestions on who you would like to see featured in the podcast. I know it's already been taped and all that, but we have some wish lists, and let's have a poll running. So here are some of your picks. So for those of you who will be watching the live, we will have a poll, so vote in the poll. And for those of you in the comment section who will watch later, kindly share your top pick. So these are the options. Serena Williams, who I think is a huge favorite. And then we have Martha Stewart. A couple of you actually shared that. That would be quite interesting. And Bonnie, one of the channel supporters here through Patreon, suggested Mindy Kaling once again to be on the podcast to talk with Meghan about her own entrepreneurial pursuits. Great suggestion. Another suggestion was Rihanna. We all know about her fantastic work with Fenty Beauty, which has catapulted her into the stratosphere of wealth. So a lot of you would love to see her as well. And another pick is Jessica Alba, who was suggested by one of you in the comment section. Of course, The Honest Company, which has done fantastically on a global scale. That would be cool too. So thank you for all your suggestions. The poll only allows for 4 options, so I will keep it to that. I know there are others who've named Vera Wong and on, but for now, let's keep it to those. Share your top picks of those in the comment section. So thank you all for watching. Leave your thoughts, highlights, and standouts. Share them with us in that comment section below. As always, before we log off, allow me here to thank those of you who support this channel financially and shout out a couple of you here by name. A very special thank you to you. Joanne Garcia, your kindness is deeply appreciated, and we here on this channel appreciate you for your excellent contributions and your invaluable input. You are kind, and thank you for your positivity and altruism. We just love having you. Thank you for being a blessing, and God bless you. Thank you. And a very special thank you now to you, Dawn Hansen. Thank you for choosing to accompany me here on this YouTube journey and for making a significant difference here with your support and love. Kindly accept my sincere thanks for your meaningful support and for being such a consistent encouragement to me and to my work here on YouTube. I love you. May God bless you and yours. And now a very special thank you to those who gave through Super Chat. Thank you to you, Mrs. S. I am profoundly grateful for your generosity. Thank you for your thoughtfulness and for your generous gift. You are such a blessing to me and to all of us, and your kindness is such a precious gift. I treasure you and thank you. God bless. And now, very special thank you to those who gave through Super Thanks. Thank you to you, Henrietta Phillips, 8050. You are special. Thank you. I appreciate you. You are dear. Thank you for brightening my day and choosing to be a blessing to me and to all of us here on this channel. I truly appreciate you. You are so kind. Thank you. Once again, thank you to all of you who support this channel financially, and to those of you who like, comment, and share. Thank you. If you like this one, click that thumbs up button and subscribe. It truly does help out the channel. Follow on social media. Links will be in the pinned comment and in the description bar. Have a great day. Keep it here for more, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.